The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's the start of something beautiful. A small acquaintance has blossomed, it's ripened into a precious friendship. I could have never seen what was coming for me. Hangs at the skate park, hangs by the beach. My life, it feels like it's better with you. My life, it's better with you. This is true. It's better with two. My life, it's better with you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to My Brother, Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
What up, Trav Nation? It's me, your middleest brother, Travis Big Dog Wolf of Vroom Vroom, the Heater, award-winning McElroy.
What's up, Trav Nation? It's me, your sweet baby brother, 30 and 30 media luminary, Griffin McElroy.
Welcome to, it's like an ongoing celebration, I would say, of America and West Virginia, especially
and Trav
America.
Nation.
And Trav Nation.
We're all partying for the 250th.
I'm so stoked to be here for the big, beautiful ladies, quarter millennial.
Is it hard getting around, Griffin? Like all the traffic and the people coming into town for it?
Oh, dude, yes, it sucks. The congestion is like fucking for miles around the mall.
Everybody trying to get there.
Everyone is trying to get down there because everyone wants to know what's the big inventions this time around.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like
the latest inventions.
Everyone wants to check because they know that's what like all kinds of shit was mostly at the Columbian Expedition, Chicago. We love that one. Devil in the White City. Fuck yeah. Yeah. And we want to know what's the next telephone, what's the next Ferris wheel, what's the next
light bulb,
the next alternating current.
Have you tried the latest? It's a coned waffle.
Yeah, man,
waffle
that shit.
cone.
Yeah. Now everything's in cones.
Dr. Brenner's candied floss. You know what I mean? It's all there.
I tried to find a list online.
Yeah.
What the big inventions are this time.
What are the inventions?
And I have struggled and I'm guessing they just want it to be a surprise.
Yeah.
When you roll up and you're there, boots on the ground, and you're watching a Reba McEntire cover band perform for 14 people. They want the inventions to catch you because they know turnout's been low. They want the inventions to catch and surprise you and lift you up and make you celebrate America.
I do think it's tough, Griffin, that like you're one of the people on this show, and one of the funniest things to ever happen is not 30 miles as the crow flies from your doorway, and you just won't walk over there and see what's going on. You know what I mean? Like if you would just like go there, you could have already gone there and you'd be talking about it.
I doubt you'd even have to pay to get in. I don't know if they're
if
charging.
This was happening in Huntington, you guys would be so mad at me for not going.
You tell me what I would need to wear or otherwise do to signal to everyone that my presence at this extremely and tragically politicized event is as for a goof. Is
Griffin,
for the intent.
These
are the same excuses you gave on January 6th when you went down there.
I know.
I actually don't think that's as funny as what I was going to say. Because this is... There's a bit of acid on the tongue with that one. Yes, I was going to say, Griffin, in a much more convivial fashion. If you one of the headlines has been how few people there are. So
yes.
I do think that you could start to shift the narrative of like, there's not many people here. There is this one guy in a my brother and me t-shirt who seems to be in a lot of the shots.
Don't get me. That's my fear, Justin. My fear is that I will go and the paparazzo will be so. I've never had an issue with the paparazzo myself. Right. But if I go and there's 14 people there, there's a real chance that I will be one of the more notorious individuals on site, and it will get out, and then people will be like, hey man, what the fuck? And I can't say I wanted a $12 foot-long corn dog. Like I would just pop down for lunch.
Griffin, you're my brother and I love you and I've known you for almost 40 years now. I don't think you would have a hard time conveying your displeasure at being at a place visibly. I think
That's
that
true.
in
It's
photos,
one of
it would be very clear that you were not happy to be there.
One of my love languages is visibly displaying my displeasure at being at a place. Or
Yes, it's something that you have perfected over the years. I think your ability, like a camera would pan across the 14 people present at this huge event, and they'd be like, but that guy
Who's that?
hates
Who's
it.
that
He
unhappy
hates
camper?
this so much.
I don't love being in a situation, whether it's a concert or open mic comedy or something like that, where I know that the performers are putting a lot of I'm carrying a lot of weight for the performers being one of the very few attendees here. I don't want to make eye contact with Reba McEntire, the Reba McEntire cover band, like their guitarist, and see the desperation in his eyes. And if I go because it sucks, or I have something way better to do, I'm going to see the panic in their face of like, oh no, don't go. Tell us, what do you want? Fancy? We'll play Fancy again. I know we've done it a couple times
I mean,
already.
it's Schmancy. Their version's called Schmancy.
Well, no, they can sing the song. You understand how
Legally,
a cover
you
band
think Reba McEntire's fine with them singing Fancy at the 250 Great American Fair?
I don't know.
Can I talk about our wheel? Our
Please
special
talk about your
magical
great
wheel?
Keep on turning.
We have a great wheel in West Virginia called the America 250 wheel. It's the world's largest portable Ferris wheel.
Yeah, dude. Cool
And
name.
You keep using that word too, portable, and it's not.
All Ferris wheels are portable if you're
I
strong
mean,
enough.
this one
If you're
is
Mighty
what
Joe
this
Young.
Yeah.
In this case, it means rickety. So
Yeah.
the world's largest portable Ferris wheel.
It's
is
mobile
in
on
town.
a different axis than
Yeah.
most Ferris wheels are mobile. It goes.
It's just-
There's a depth to its movement.
It's just simply not an adjective I want attached to my Ferris wheel.
Yeah,
or
I'd love
large
for that to be
machinery of any kind, really.
a permanent fixture. Actually, I would love from my Ferris wheel.
So it's not that West Virginia has. The reason this is important is that it started at the Florida State Fair. And next month, it's going to the Wisconsin State Fair. But right now, it's in West Virginia. So machi. It's the biggest one in the world. And we finally put ourselves on the map.
But not exclusive.
Here's
No.
not exclusive.
You don't need that though.
Here's a quote from the West Virginia Secretary of Tourism, Chelsea Ruby. We wanted an attraction that people would tell their kids and grandkids about. I've already told my kids about it, and I had a lot of really great words. No worries
Does
there.
it say kids, grandkids, and podcast/streaming audience as a goof about? Was
Here's the
that
next
clarified?
The second half of the quote is, it took all of about 2 minutes for the governor to okay the idea. No shit.
Huh.
No way.
You don't fucking say.
You're
No
telling me
kidding.
this wasn't a long, deliberated, we got experts in to talk
You're kidding me. Our dipshit carpetbagger governor didn't take more than 2 minutes to clock whether or not this would be a good idea or not. I don't believe it.
Yeah. Here's a quote from the leader of the Teachers Union of West Virginia. They've been kicking this one around for like a year, guys. They've been trying to figure out whether or not they should pay us any money for way longer than 2 minutes. Like so much longer.
Do you think
we just got an email from them actually saying, sorry, teachers, this is Ferris wheel money. Better luck next time.
When it's time to move it to a different fair, do they just loosen two big nuts on the side of it and just let it roll there?
Yep, they point it from Florida to here. It had to go through the Badlands a little bit, through some swampy terrain. They lost a couple of cars on it for sure.
What's that? You want it? Oh, no, we can't. That crosses the Grand Canyon. It's like basically a pothole.
Now I'll say this: all will be forgiven for the sham of this 250th celebration. All will be forgiven if we can ramp this big Ferris wheel over the Grand Canyon.
That would be so sweet.
Nothing would make me prouder, nor would it be more representative of the American experiment to watch a big Ferris wheel do a huge jump over the Grand Canyon and almost certainly absolutely explode when it lands on the other side.
Yeah, but that's fair. Like, if that happens, that's
Fucking
part
cool.
of it.
Get Red Bull on this pronto. We can figure out the logistics on how to get this thing over. The landing
And
is,
literally, coat it
Yes.
in Red Bull. Gives you wings.
give it wings to fly.
If you're curious what the experience of riding the big wheel's like, The wheel's elaborate light show incorporates an effect that mimics sparklers, and it casts its glow on the entire Capitol complex. Especially appropriate to the holiday, the ride has a bottom-to-top patriotic theme, including 45 gondolas decorated in tribute to each of the 45 American presidents.
Awesome.
Complete with audio mini bios that play during the 10-minute ride.
Oh, no.
Well,
Can you
hold
imagine?
on. Now, okay. It's not my experience when waiting in line for a Ferris wheel that I get to pick the car. I don't think you're allowed
No,
to say
you
like,
don't.
no,
You get
keep going,
whoever you get.
keep going. That one. I think you do just got to hop
Well,
in.
it's me, William Harrison.
I also think that 10 minutes is pretty kind. Meaning every time I've been on a Ferris wheel, if you're the car right after they stop to let the first person off,
You're
you're
on there for
going
life,
all the way slowly back around while they unload.
What? How do you think Harrison does fill up the 10?
He
the 10
doesn't. He
minutes?
gives you a minute and a half. Well, I won in a landslide. People are just crazy about my policies. Then I died. Oh, shit.
Wear a coat, I guess.
What about you? What have you been up to lately?
Wear a coat is my whole thing, I guess.
How have
This
things
is-
changed in the last? Do you guys have better medicine?
Uh,
Let me tell you some of the cool things I would have done if my presidency had
I
continued.
think it would have gone a little something like this.
We would have gone to space in my presidency if I'd still been there.
It's more than just a ride, Ruby says. It's truly an all-American experience from beginning to end.
Yeah, in
Okay.
many ways, I would say that's true.
It will be free while in Charleston. Speaking of,
It's
given that the
free?
state given that the state capitol complex includes the governor's mansion, is Governor Patrick Morrissey expected to take a spin himself? Absolutely, Ruby says. He wouldn't miss it. Limits permitting, I guess, but like,
Yeah.
But also, yeah, if he thought about it for 2 minutes before saying yes to it, he was first in line with his like I Heart Ferris Wheel t-shirt and his like Ferris Wheel shaped hat and his commemorative Ferris Wheel cup.
not so fast, Mr. Governor.
But
Not so fast, Mr.
you have to wait for us to put it together. Go faster. Safety rules be damned.
Mr. Governor, it's not done. It's in my house. It's in my backyard. The Capitol complex includes the governor's mansion. This is technically my house. Technically, you have to let me be the first one on it every morning.
How
That's
am I
what it
supposed
says
to
right
finish
on.
if I'm not on the Ferris wheel?
You just see, as you go to visit, you see him stumbling out of the car, just barfing, like, only 9 more presidents to go. I've almost completed the whole set.
Fuck, Harrison was boring. Hey, guys, don't let people on Harrison. That was so boring.
Hey guys, I learned some stuff about some of the presidents. It's made me rethink some things.
Rethink. You know what? History is not kind to some of these decisions, I will say.
Maybe I shouldn't have gotten a $2 million Ferris wheel. It's this. What are they going to say in my Ferris wheel gondola about me?
Depending on the content of these biographies, we might change some hearts and minds on this Ferris wheel. Like,
Yeah.
someone of a certain persuasion might get assigned the Obama Ferris wheel ride and then go around it, or the Trump Ferris wheel ride and get off and be like, I had no fucking idea.
Whoa,
wow.
dude.
Holy shit. Guys, we need to have a big family talk right now about our
I was
priorities.
curious. I know that at the fair, Griffin won't go over there, even though it's very funny. He won't go over. So I had to look up for myself what West Virginia's doing.
Oh,
Over
no.
there. Yeah. So here's our first thing. It is, Country Roads Take Me Home. Here is a driving it's a driving simulator.
Of country
just-
country road.
Country
What are they
roads.
playing there, man? What do we got? What game are they cooking?
I don't know, man. It's hard to say.
Come to West Virginia. It's a
It
lot
says
like
Shenandoah River at the bottom.
okay,
of the
but
screen.
like that's fine. But is it a Forza map? What are we doing?
We also got this is good too.
Oh,
We got
cool. Like
Yeah,
a
we got
mini
some
golfing kind of thing.
we got
Yeah.
some fake stumps that you could take your picture on. There's also, it doesn't show it in here, but there is also a stuffed black bear that you could take your picture with as well.
Really elevating the West Virginia kind of identity
Yeah.
there. Thanks,
The
guys.
states that didn't show up just have a stamp that has their state name on it.
It's
Then
just
we'll-
like I want to get in a time machine. I want to bring back Daniel Burnham from 1890 whenever and just show him what our version of World's Fair kind of looks like, just to let
Yeah.
him know, like, Dude, you went way too fucking like all the landscaping and stuff. Are you kidding me, dude? Rhode Island's just got 2 chairs facing each other because they didn't really want to rep at the fair. You didn't need to do all the stuff that you did end up doing.
It would be sick if at West Virginia's booth it was just a big picture of our kick-ass wheel. Just like, listen, don't think about anything else with West Virginia. We're starting over. It's the big wheel state.
The big wheel state, the rolling state.
We've built a 99% scale model of the giant wheel for this display.
We dropped the mountain state thing. We don't have mountains. What we did have was a big wheel. Now it's in Wisconsin now, but for one glorious month.
Yeah, the wheel rolled over the mountains, crushed them.
We had to blast them, cut them down flat to get this wheel here from Florida.
Worth it.
We
miss it.
We can still smell the fresh swamp air in some of the cars.
Now, us in Florida, Wisconsin, we're going to stand at 3 different points in a room and call to the wheel and see who it goes to.
Exactly.
I am currently working as a beer merchandiser.
This is an advice show.
This is Griffin, thank you.
It's just you usually say it and you didn't.
Usually I say it. Thank you. You're right. This is an advice show. I'm currently working as a beer merchandiser over the summer. The company I work for sends beer, wine, and seltzers to grocery stores, and I stock it on the shelves. Yeah. That's what a merchandiser
That's not the end of the question, though.
Hold on.
Sorry, I thought it was like a definition.
I don't think I knew what a merchandiser was, so I actually appreciate it.
Griffin hasn't worked retail, Justin.
I have.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
No, that's not true. I worked at GameStop for like 2 years.
Doesn't count.
Okay.
It's an educational opportunity.
I took a fucking bullet for my retail
job. That's not quite true. You hypothetically could have.
I could have almost taken a bullet for my retail job, so don't sit here and tell me what I can't do.
Crosstalk is the worst when it's lying. That's, I think, when the crosstalk is the worst. When
like I interrupted for a lie. For a sin.
To sin. You interrupted me to sin.
Yeah.
To condemn your soul to hell.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Sinterrupting.
Quite frequently, that was the original title of this show. Frequently, customers at the grocery stores I work at will come and ask me questions about the location of product I have nothing to do with, such as where are the almonds, not these almonds, the other ones, or where are the diced peaches. Most times I can say I simply do not know, but at times customers will insist I do. Brothers, how am I supposed to deal with customers insisting I know where the secret almonds are? That's from Merchandiser Misconception in North Carolina. Subtle. I like it.
Have you guys? This isn't the heart of the question, but have you guys ever been in a situation? All right, I might be alone.
The heart of the question was the other alternate title for this show.
when I'm at a grocery store and I can't find something, it takes a lot of courage and gumption for me to bother an employee to ask them where the thing is. And then the moment when I realize they also don't right away know where the thing is, I wish that there was a code phrase I could give that's like, okay, scrap this whole indent. I actually don't care that much anymore.
Undo. Yeah.
I thought you would be able to give me like latitude and longitude and I'd go straight there and grab it. But you and I on a hunt together is more burden than I was planning to give you today.
I want to be crystal clear because I think a lot of the time these types of behaviors are wrongly categorized as, oh, well, that's just macho like man bullshit of, oh, I'm not going to ask for help to ask where the thing is at the Home Depot. I'm scared to talk to another person. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they don't fucking work there. They just wear the same color shirt as everyone else who works there. There's so many ways this thing can go bad that have nothing to do with pride. It's all fear, baby.
Maybe they were already helping someone else.
Maybe they were already helping someone else, and now I look like an asshole to 2 people. It's all fear, baby. All the way.
Home Depot or Lowe's. Not Home Depot, but Lowe's, or sometimes like any of those home improvement stores. I'm also worried about like, I'm going to call it the right thing. Because if I knew exactly what I needed, I would look it up in the app, and the app shows me what aisle it's in. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what it's called. So, now I'm having to be like, I need a bent piece of metal with holes on each end, and I know there's a name for it. I know there's something it's called. You know a springy thing that goes between a door with the other end? Where's that?
Imagine you're working at a theater and you're building weird prop shit, and they ask the question, well, what are you using it for? And you have to say, well, we're doing a production of Macbeth, and I need a fake pipe bomb.
You don't have to say.
I don't know how else to describe what I need.
Yeah, because you can't be like, I need a pipe, yay large, I need to put.
I'm making.
I need it to look like a. What if I was making an exploding pipe for pretend play?
It's hard too because as somebody who's worked a lot of different retail jobs, there are some employees you're going to talk to that absolutely know the store like the back of their hand, will tell you exactly where the thing is because they know it as well as they know their own name. Or it's like me at Best Buy in any department other than media, where it's like the car stereos. What the fuck? I've never been in there. How would I have any idea? I've never even got. Where is that in the store I work? Because I have no clue.
I have a dude at Lowe's that if I see him, I know that not only does he know the aisle and the section, he'll tell me what level of the section to look at. And I've talked to him probably 50 times in the last 3 years. There's no recognition in his eyes when he looks at me. But when I see him, I'm saved. I know.
Yeah. I've been spending a lot of time at home improvement stores recently. And sorry. Yes, thank you. Home. Thank you, Travis. In accordance with the law.
Sorry, these stores, we got to be clear, sell merchandise and memorabilia from the home improvement television programs.
My least
I got
favorite.
one of the planks from Wilson's Fence. It cost me $7,000.
I got Wilson's face.
No way.
Yeah, it's a Chase face. It was hard to find.
Tough to navigate. Home improvement stores are the only stores where they will just all of a sudden be like, this aisle is closed. You cannot shop here. That's
dangerous.
Crazy. Nobody does that. And then it's like, sometimes there's nobody in there. So it's like, hi, is this part of the store still? I need something from there. And then if you have to, if somebody clocks you looking, then it's like, hey,
don't even think about it.
Don't even think about it.
We
You'll
might
die.
be
Like,
using.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, it might be using Big Joe or whatever it's called to grab this thing down.
This really got me. There was an aisle closed that I really needed something from, and I waited for a long time for them to open it back up. And I was just like, I really need. And then they had a machine in the other side, in the adjacent aisle, and I was thinking, like, God, guys, this is ridiculous. Just let me in here. And I was almost about to be frustrated, and then I realized what they were doing was going up way up to the top, and if they had messed that up, they would have pushed it over into the next aisle that I was so desperate to get my fucking foam out of or whatever. It's like, yeah, you know what? I should have trusted you, Lowe's. You knew what you were doing. I'm sorry.
And it's Derek's first day on the forklift, and he had a rough night last night, so
we closed three aisles.
So,
we don't know what this cat's going to do. He could take a fridge out. He took out the entire Amana
section. He's wearing dark sunglasses. We don't know where he's even looking right now.
Who we got on inventory? Dizzy Derek? No, shut down. That whole wing of the store is gone for Dizzy Derek.
Lock the doors.
Off limits.
Get your screws from Target.
Everybody out to the garden center.
Go to the garden center.
Evacuate.
You might be safe there.
No, it's a load-bearing pergola, Derek. You're gonna.
We've talked about this, Derek.
We talked about that. God damn it.
Watch what I can do. Derek, no!
Derek. God, if his dad didn't own the store.
This happened when I worked at Best Buy. It did not matter what someone was wearing. If people saw them putting stuff on shelves or taking stuff on shelves, the assumption was this cat knows things. I've been places in regular clothes and people have asked me where things are.
You have the stink of retail all about you, Travis.
I do. I carry that with me. I can't shake it.
It's an energy.
And just say like, I just focus on the beer.
It's
all I know
though.
is the beer.
It's awkward though because you have two choices. One is I don't know. Okay, I mean that's a little. I get it. That's probably the fair, reasonable thing to do. The hard thing is most stores are like a lot of grocery stores, especially, are labeled in such a way that if you will take a couple seconds and just like orient yourself and look at a sign, but then if you start doing that and the person clocks you, it's like, well, I could have.
That's
exactly
looked at this.
It.
When
it's like, well, okay, but. Yeah, but that is what to do. You look at the sign. I don't know.
That's what you do, yeah.
When it retroactively makes, even if I've been walking the aisles for like 15 minutes looking for a thing, and then I ask someone, and then they're doing the same thing I did, I want to like just stop and be like, hey, before we continue this journey together, I want you to know that I did this too. And maybe I'm not saying you should stop. I just don't want you to think you were my first stop before I looked at the headings on everything.
Talk about these invisible borders to people who have trouble interacting in the world. Another thing at these home improvement stores is a lot of products aren't ready for you to buy it. There's one more step where you got to get somebody and say, hey, cut this to what I want it. When I see that, what I think is, no, I will buy something else. I can't buy this. I can't go get a guy to do the thing. I will buy the standard size thing and have it be wrong.
Right. Find this key, get somebody with a key to unlock this thing becomes, do I need more stuff in my life? Perhaps my life is already
I don't
too
actually
cluttered.
need to find somebody with a key.
Justin, if I'm not mistaken, you seized the means of production just so you would not have to ask someone for help cutting wood to specific sizes.
Right. This is why I fabricate. Yes, I will fabricate it myself. Thank you.
That's why I learned lockpicking.
I want to remind you, and I'm sure your bosses would be happy to do this too, and maybe the grocery store doesn't want you to do this. You're not just in merchandising. You're also in sales. This is an opportunity. Oh, you don't want almonds. Gross. Have you tried a beer? Dude, you wanted crunchy nuts? That's fine and all, but you know
I can't help you with that, but I can't help you. Take the edge off.
Hey, you're going to be really disappointed that you couldn't find those almonds tonight. It's going to be a hard day for you. You're going to have a lot to come back from. Try this seltzer. It's not going to replace the almonds, but it will fill a void in your heart from not being able to find them.
You should be allowed, if you are a beer merchandiser, you should be allowed to once a day, just once a day, someone says something and you're like, hey, I know what might help.
One.
One. Just once a day, you should be legally allowed to crack open one and just hand it to somebody in the store.
This is going to make the searching feel a lot more fun. Mm-hmm. Goodbye.
Excuse me? Where do you keep the Pokemon cards? Oh, don't worry about that. Those will depreciate in value. You're not going to get it, Charizard. Have you tried a big beer? Have you tried a big cold beer?
A big beer
most
for
of these beers
big
don't even
boys?
have alcohol anymore. You just pass it over.
Just pass it over to them. Don't get beer to kids.
I suspect my partner is learning to juggle in secret. The problem is that he's still learning and keeps dropping the pins late at night while he practices. We live in
not much of a fucking secret.
Why is he starting with pins? There's a 500 square foot apartment with wooden floors, so the sound wakes up both me and our dog, who proceeds to bark until the juggling stops. Brothers, how do I help my partner get better at juggling so he stops dropping things without telling him I know about his secret hobby and or embarrassing him? That's from Sleepless in Silver Spring.
When I was in college, I took up throwing knives, and I practiced in my dorm room because there was a cork board on the wall. Mm-hmm. And eventually, RAs wised out. When I say eventually, within 10 minutes, RAs came by and they were like,
"Stop!
What are you doing in here?" And I said, "Putting up posters in the corkboard." And they said, "It's really loud." And I said, "Yeah, having a hard time getting these thumbtacks to stick." And they looked at me and I looked at them, and then they realized they didn't care and they left. Yeah. And what I mean to say here is, learning to juggle in secret is a really good lie about something else this person might
There's
be
for
doing.
sure something else going on. My thought, worse. They are running a speakeasy candlepin bowling situation up on the higher floor of your lodging. That's only one option.
Why not something softer? If you left maybe in a passive way, just a bunch of soft balls around.
Yeah.
Like, is there a passive, tasteful way to just have bunches of soft balls?
Did their uncle who owned a bowling alley die and leave
Travis,
them a bunch
I feel like
of
you
pins?
didn't even think about if there was a tasteful way to leave a bunch of soft balls around.
Yeah,
I feel like you immediately jumped in.
Sometimes it starts to feel like we're just saying different ideas.
But there's got to be a way to leave a bunch of soft balls around in a manner that is...
We're talking about balls that are soft, not softballs, right?
Yeah. Well, softballs would
pretty
make
hard, which is
they
crazy.
would make less sound. But yeah, I mean, but you got to be careful. You don't want to give them one of those like sets of klutz balls, because who wants to be called a klutz by the juggling items they just bought?
You need to secretly take up hacky sack.
Okay.
Right? And then let your partner find your soft balls lying around. And then you own up to hacky sacking. Like, yeah, I've been trying to learn hacky sack in secret.
Yeah.
But now, if I'm being honest, I bought too many soft balls. And, like, you can really only hacky one sack at a time. I don't know
right.
what I'm going to do with all these other soft balls lying around.
I don't know if hacky sacks are regulation size juggle balls. Just one issue with the plane.
Okay, I try to play in the space. You guys yelled at me about not playing in the space. I played in the space, and then Griffin's giving me regulations.
I've turned on Griffin.
I'm not.
It's crazy.
No,
Regulations.
yeah.
I'm helping. What I did was helpful. I said, do a different idea. That one won't work. That's helping. That's not like. That's not just. What do you got there, Justin?
Wrist support.
Oh, I thought you were like pulling out something to juggle. Honest to God, dude, I think I've been waiting with bated breath for you to be like some
I don't know
juggle
how to
balls
juggle.
like these
the
guys.
turn, the prestige.
I don't know how to juggle.
Okay,
Sorry.
sure, dude.
I have tried. I mean, like, listen, if I had not tried and failed to learn to juggle so many times, I don't think I would have been as hard on jugglers as I have been over the years.
Is it
that
possible, Justin, like Rookie of the Year, now that you've had your carpal
wrist
tunnel
surgery,
surgery, you're like going to pick him up and be like, holy
That would be
shit,
amazing.
he's
That would be
super good
amazing.
at juggling. They tightened some stuff in there.
Yeah.
And his juggling reflexes are faster than they've ever been.
How? God, why wasn't Rookie of the Year? It would be sick if the Rookie had just been a remake of Rookie of the Year about an old man that gets a surgery that makes him good at pitching. That would be a better flick, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's just that I get a 45-year-old Justin McElroy type
Yeah.
Oh.
gets a surgery. Great at
Stepping
pitching.
in for Dennis Quaid, I believe. Who was the
But
rookie?
this
in
is
the
right.
role?
This is
Type.
what's really-
I mean, they get
I'm-
called to the same auditions all the time.
Yeah,
but here's
for sure.
the thing about it that really twists this into like fun territory. He doesn't really understand the rules of baseball.
Yeah.
So as long as they
Yeah.
want him to keep pitching it in the square, he can do that no problem. But if
Right.
one of the gentlemen starts to take a different bag that they prefer, then he's not going to be able.
He
He's
just
not going to
curls
be
up in
aware
the fetal
of,
position.
know how to.
Yeah. Hey, that
you
guy's
know.
on the wrong side. That guy's on the wrong side of the plate.
He's
Tell him to-
running.
What's he doing? Stop.
Is this
stop,
okay?
Is he allowed to do that? Oh, he just slid into the dirt pretty hard.
Hey,
Somebody
Jeter,
check on him.
Canseco, throw him out.
Our
Jeter,
names are
Canseco,
Todd.
P. Rose, Chris Sabo, throw him out, somebody.
Oh, that's 4. How many other baseball
Griffin
players?
Jr.
There's 5.
David Ortiz.
I only know the ones that are in the Simpsons baseball episodes, so it's like that, or if they've been on Shark Tank. Those are the
Daryl
only
Strawberry.
Yeah.
That's 7
Manny
guys.
Ramirez.
8.
I'm trying to remember other Boston Red Sox who won the World Series. and broke
Frickin' the big unit.
the guy
and
with
I
the
don't
long
remember-
hair.
Randy
He kind of
Johnson.
looked.
Randy Johnson we talked about a lot.
Yeah. Guy with the long hair. He kind
Shohei.
of looked like
Joey Votto.
what?
That's 8. What's 11?
I mean, I could do
I think we've
Reds.
done like 12 now. We got to.
That's- I mean, we got a starting lineup. No problem.
Lasorda? No, he was a manager.
LaForge.
Yeah.
No, he's in Star Trek.
Well, he played baseball a lot, I
pin-
bet.
Are the pins hidden? This is what's weird to me. Are the pins hidden away, or do we all know about the bowling pins? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, are the
Mm.
What was not included in this email is what is the excuse your partner is giving when you're like, hey, what the fuck was that noise? I would have loved some supplemental information here of like, when I pressure them about it, they say like, sorry, I dropped all of my tea kettles, my collector tea kettle set.
Yeah.
All my Bratz dolls fell off the shelf. Like, what are they saying?
As someone who has cohabitated with a partner for a long time, were I to be dropping several bowling pins an evening in a 500 square foot apartment, after a few days of them not asking me about it, I'm going to start to think something's up with them.
Yeah.
why aren't they more curious?
They've definitely heard me drop these bowling pins in our 500 square foot apartment.
It's a cry for help. I mean, help me from learning to juggle, please.
Yeah,
help me,
stop me.
Valerie.
This is
Stop
your
me.
own. This may be your last chance to intervene because once they're good, they're not going to be making much noise when they.
You don't hear it anymore. That's the tragic thing about it. You can only you can stop it early, but when it's too far gone, you don't even know when they're juggling anymore. You could turn away and they'd be juggling.
Time lost is cool lost.
Yeah.
Yep. They're going to say, oh, babe, it's just my first time doing it. I was just experimenting and I won't do it again. It's not the first time they're doing it. It's the first time they got caught doing it. This has been happening for a long, long time.
It's actually the 10th time they got caught, and it's just the first time you felt the energy to go up and see what was happening, because you have caught them many times and just thought like, well, maybe next time.
Hey, babe, what are you doing? Because I will say, in their defense, learning to juggle, especially bowling pins, is not something I would want to do in front of someone I would want to continue to find me attractive.
Yeah.
Right? Because there is that immediate, even the first 100 throws and you don't get it. There's a feeling in the room of like, I should stop this, right?
I should stop. This isn't for me. I mean, I can, yes. I will tell you, Travis, from experience. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
For sure.
100%. Hey, would it be all right with you guys if we took a quick break for our sponsors to support us and our work?
Yeah.
And then came back and did more jokes.
I would love that.
It's better with you.
I don't know about you, Justin, but I keep getting older. Have you noticed this about yourself?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man.
And I need doctors now more than ever.
Now more than ever, doctors are keeping Travis going.
Yes. Every day there's a new thing that hurts and is uncomfortable and shouldn't. I've never felt like that before and now feels like it.
But what can you do about it, Trav? We need to pivot to the solution because
I don't know, Justin, because I don't know how to find any GD
okay,
doctors.
let me do it then. I'll tell you about ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a service that helps you find the doctor that's perfect for you. So if you've got something going on in your life, you're like, I don't know the appropriate physician for this. Maybe you just move to a new place or you want to mix up your care, whatever.
You need a complicated team of medical experts to keep your various machinations and parts going.
Got new insurance, whatever the case may be. ZocDoc lets you search and compare your local in-network doctors. So like you look around, you say, hey, these are the ones that work for me, and then they are going to help you find them and help you get set up with the people that are going to get you the appropriate care. You can see actual appointment openings and click to book a visit, usually within like 24 to 72 hours. It's pretty cool. I think if you're, it can be kind of overwhelming, I think, to find a physician, to find the appropriate one for you. And ZocDoc really does make it easy. Your health
This was
matters.
so important to Justin that when he found a physician, he married her. Just to know, like, that's where my physician
ZocDoc.
is.
That predated ZocDoc, but like, it would have made it a lot easier, I think.
Yeah.
Your health matters, and taking care of yourself shouldn't be complicated. Find and book the right doctor with ZocDoc. Head to ZocDoc.com/mybrother to get started and check that appointment off your to-do list. That's ZocDoc.com/mybrother.
Now, Justin, we've talked about Squarespace many, many times, and perhaps there are people listening who have heard it but haven't really listened. But, Justin, I want to ask you, what is this that I'm holding right here in my hands?
Well, Travis, that's the iHeartMedia Best Podcast Read Award.
Best Ad Read Award. That's right.
Ad Read
Right
Award.
here. You know what that means?
What does that
It
mean,
means we
Jeff?
know what the fuck we're talking about when we talk about ads.
There you go.
Jesus.
And our sponsors.
Wow.
So when we tell you that Squarespace fucking rules, that's coming from someone with the hardware to prove that they know what they're talking
It's
about.
like really intense. I don't know that they want it this intense. I mean, they've stuck with
You want me
us
to try
through thick
again?
and through thin. No.
Squarespace is great.
All right.
You'll like it. It gives
That's
you
a
everything
better-
you need to offer services.
It's not good, but it's a better energy than.
I love Squarespace like a brother.
Good. Love is better. It's you get more sticky. You get more
I would
flies
kill someone
sticky.
to support Squarespace.
That's too far. You went too far.
You don't
Okay.
see again, Travis, you ever shot it.
I would injure someone to support
No.
Squarespace. No?
No, I don't.
I would.
I would make them hurt. I would make someone hurt for Squarespace. I'd hurt them for Squarespace.
You'd hurt somebody for Squarespace.
I would hurt a person for Squarespace.
Wow. Like if they
If I
asked
can-
you to or to defend their
Yeah.
honor or
I'd do anything they asked me to. This is
Wow.
one of the longest term, healthiest relationships I've ever had is with Squarespace, and I would hurt a person for them. Yeah,
wow.
but that's the opposite of what they're about. They're all about helping people and helping them make great websites.
That's why they have Griffin to do the hurting for them.
Yeah, they need me. They need me to do this dark fucking work
Griffin's
for them.
Squarespace's wet works guy.
Whether they'll
Enforcer,
say
they
it,
call him.
they
That's
may
weird. You don't hear much about GeoCities these days. Huh.
Yeah.
Wonder what happened to him.
Weird. Gave him the elbow.
Griffalanche. That's what happened.
The Griffalanche came storming down the mount. That's what happened. I said the storm's coming, but I took it back from
I don't
QAnon.
think they said that.
Now it means a different thing. 'cause
Seems unlikely.
QAnon's done, and so I went in there and I picked and choose the best parts of it. Like the storm's coming, and I hit my elbow to let them know I would hurt someone for Squarespace, and they need me to do this work. They will say they don't want me to do this work, but they need me to do this work for them. They need it. It's necessary.
And they also work for you. Huh?
So-
See how I turn that around?
Did you say the hyperlink?
I will.
I would like. I'll say it again though. Everybody knows how we feel about Squarespace. We use them. We love them. They are the only reason the show continues.
Yeah.
Probably. Head to squarespace.com/mybrother for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MYBROTHER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Have another question.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a DoorDash delivery driver, and I love getting
Thank
to
you for
see
your service.
people's cute pets when I drop food off. I usually take a minute to try to get the pet in my drop-off photo. I love that.
I like that too.
I like being in my own drop-off photos. You guys ever do that?
No. God,
Thumbs
no.
up. Love it.
I can't wait to eat this spaghetti.
But I do like the idea of my dog being in the photo, like my dog answered the door. I think that's awesome.
That's cool. I just tried to get an especially excited dog in the shot and got a little too excited and pushed the door open and the door slammed shut behind it. The dog's now out here with me. Get off your phone. And my knocks and calls for the owner go unheeded. Do I just leave the dog out here? Certainly not. Do I fully open the front door to let the dog back in? Is this my dog now? That's from Paw. This is positively confused in Pennsylvania. Huh.
Latch your doors.
You messed up.
Yeah, clearly, no, yeah, but it's not their fault. Let's rank the 3 options they gave us before I think we hop into it.
Yeah.
I
Power
would
ranking.
say, is this my dog now? Is obviously the most sinister of the questions presented
that's theft,
here.
for sure.
That's theft. You don't want to do that. Do I leave the dog out here? That's animal endangerment. So I would rank that around number 2. And I would say maybe your least bad option here is to break and enter for a good purpose, for a good
here's
reason.
what I'll say. I know for a fact exterior front doors open inward. So this must be like a screen door or glass door scenario. I feel less weird about you opening that if
Than
their
a
front door is
front door.
open.
Okay.
Right? Then you're just opening a screen door, like a glass exterior door.
Dude,
to let
screen
them open.
doors are not... vampire rules don't apply to screen doors.
Correct.
If the front door is open and a vampire sees that, they can swing that little rusty son of a bitch out of the way.
so
no
that's
problem.
just screen door is just for bugs.
Yeah.
That's just to keep bugs out, not people, vampires, or anything else. It's just a bug
Vampires
guard.
don't have to obey screen door.
No way, dude. They can mist right through those. So
If an 8-year-old Griffin can walk through it, you don't need to honor it as a vampire.
First of all, I was much older than 8 years old when I walked through and destroyed our Uncle David's screen door at his nice house in Florida.
Thank you for
because
reminding me
I
the
saw
details of that.
Is that better, Griffin? Is it better that you were
I was
older?
at least 15.
Don't interrupt him.
I was at least 15 or 16, and I did see his cool golf cart in the driveway, and I yelled, "Grand Theft Auto!" And I jumped through his screen door with a plum. And he got angry at me.
Griffin,
he got
Griffin in those days
pissed.
always had a plum in his hand. He's just a little scamp. Always had a little plum, and he'd be nibbling on
He
it.
loves his fresh Georgia plums, and he got madder at me than I think is appropriate for a family member to get mad at another family member.
Madder than our father ever got mad at any of the 3 of us for any of the stupid shit we
maddest
ever
a
did.
family member has ever been at me, and he got only, I will say, madder when I tried to call to apologize and ended up laughing through the apology. He was PO'd. That one I don't blame him, but the other one, hey Dave, I'm family, man.
Madder than I ever
apologize.
saw Uncle Dave get about anything else, which makes me
He
think
was-
that maybe Uncle Dave had beef with Griffin that he was keeping seething under the surface.
I think he maybe just hates bugs, and it was a new door. And so
it was
I
a new
made-
door. I do remember that it was
I
a
do
new
remember
door.
It was a brand
Very
new door,
clearly
and
it
he
was a new
hates
door.
bugs. And I jumped right through it, and I did yell Grand Theft Auto, which makes it sound premeditated. And I was talking
does.
about the game and not the crime, but really, what was I doing? I don't know. I can't Monday morning quarterback this one, except to say, Uncle Dave, take a chill pill, buddy.
I think
It's
you
good
should-
to get this off my chest. Rarely is
Yeah.
this show a place of familial healing. And
Yeah.
now I feel like we've made space for that, and I appreciate it so much from you guys.
Yeah.
On
for sure,
this
man.
week's heavyweight, Griffin deals with
Finally
screen
yells at
door.
our Uncle Dave.
Griffin asked his Uncle Dave from like 17 years ago to take a fucking chill pill, dude. It is not that big a deal, man.
That would be a better that would be a good version of heavyweight if it was just people calling to let people apologize to them.
Yeah.
I believe there's something you wanted to say to me, Uncle Dave. I dig through your memories. I'm You'll find it to be so. I'm sure it keeps you up at night.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Whenever you are, let the apology begin.
I own 2 dogs. One of them, like a 75-pound, very rambunctious, excitable beast named Lily. If this dog is able to push the door open on its own, first of all, not the first time this has happened.
No way.
Second of all, latch your door, like let the dog back in.
That person
I guarantee.
isn't listening. You got to understand that person.
The person who owns the house and the dog isn't listening. We can't talk to them.
Okay, let the dog back in. If my dog got out, let the dog back in, and maybe with a note that says like,
"Do better."
Got out again.
Do better.
Do
Got
better.
out
Right
again.
Latch it, idiot.
On every gift receiving occasion,
The dog will eat the food. The dog will eat the food. Put the dog back inside. Okay.
On every gift receiving occasion, my brother spends an eternity opening his presents because he insists on untying every knot and loosening every bit of tape. What's a fun and inventive way I can make sure I don't spend endless hours watching someone open a gift? That's from Outraged Observer in Oslo. That's fascinating that this is still a problem in other countries. Everybody's still doing gifts.
Okay, this is interesting because I thought for sure we'd all kind of approach this from a different, pretty aggressive manner, but it sounds like you're aligned with this person and their feelings.
Sorry, my comment, Griffin, I think you may have misunderstood. I was just thinking like, wow, global reach. You know what I mean? That's all.
That our show is reaching Oslo?
Yeah, just like, cool. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, yeah, I misinterpreted the comments.
Yeah.
No,
I was like, also people are doing gifts. It's like, wow, it's a problem everywhere. But it's like, wow, we've really made an impact. You know, I think that was more recognition.
How many presents, not counting Christmas, because Christmas, we expect this to go long, but how many presents are y'all opening in a given year? We could take a monthly average. Although I'll say this, guys, I go entire months without opening a present.
The fact that
I
you
get presents for myself all the time.
Well, do you wrap them and put shit on them?
Depends on
don't.
how spicy
That's
I'm
crazy.
feeling.
You absolutely don't. I'm trying to be vulnerable and ask a real question.
I don't wrap anything all year. Maybe at Christmas I will wrap some things, but other than that, it is just gift bags.
You rap about the gospel.
That's true.
That's true, Griffin. I rap about my relationship with Jesus Christ and my very, very traditional interpretation of his teachings. So, yes, I do rap about that.
All I'm saying is...
And about gender roles. I do rap about those things extensively.
He didn't say
to be fair,
so much about that.
ROLLS. Justin loves baking gender roles.
Yeah. These are... if you haven't had them, they're great.
Is gift bags also a thing? Gift bags?
I feel like gift bags is a way of saying I want to keep the surprise, but I'm not going to expend any energy towards it.
Yeah,
right?
Especially now, my children have reached an age where they get invited to birthday parties regularly, school age, and the moment of like, oh shit, that kid's birthday party's tomorrow, right? I'm not wrapping
bag it
that
easy
thing for them.
If I get a beautiful parcel that's all taped up just the way I like, let me have the time I want to enjoy revealing it. I think that's not an outrageous ask. I'm not opening presents most months. You can sit there for a minute and a half while I undo it like I'm doing some sort of burlesque routine for my present. Allow me the time and space that I need for this because I don't have a lot going on right now. You know what I mean?
What if you got so good at wrapping a gift that you could do it all, ribbon and everything, with one piece of tape?
That's crazy.
That it folds around. That you've cut it into like an octagon shape that folds around the bottom.
But what is that?
And the
what if
ribbon
you could?
comes from the.
What if you could eat the wrapping paper when you were done with it?
Lickable wrapping paper? The snosberry tastes like snosberries?
The present inside could be a hoverboard that lets you fly around the city.
Hey,
now
when you guys go to birthday parties with your kids, by and large, are people opening presents at the parties? Because I'm seeing a wild disparity in this.
Okay.
I'm seeing it's all over the map at parties that I have been to. It seems like people are opening, not opening. Where are we at?
The only time we open is like in the small family, the grandparents. And, right, because it's like the grandparents need to see that.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I get that. But no, with kid, no. First of all, one, I don't want to assume every kid is able to bring the same kind of gift and everything, or that everybody will bring gifts. It's not expected.
Or that anybody
it's just
wants
nice.
to watch that.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, man. You're basically, it's like if you fed one wolf out of hungry wolves at a time, and you're like, hey, you ate other hungry wolves, just watch me feed this one wolf.
I want to confirm this
great.
before I start complaining about it then. If that's where we're all at, why does it seem like there's always one fucking person at every party that's like, well, shouldn't we start to, and shouldn't everybody gather around to start opening? Shouldn't we?
They know they
shut up.
Also, the person who says, and that big one is from us.
They know they did a kick-ass job. They know they did a kick-ass job. The thing we're not saying, but I think we all feel in our hearts, and I bet every parent does, is that I can't guarantee the reaction either of my beautiful boys are going to get is going to be satisfactory to. I already have this slime. Like they're not. Yeah. They won't do it exactly
36.
like that.
Last year I had 37. Oh no, boys, don't.
Not quite that diabolical, but we had one birthday where 2 different kids and an extended family member all sent one of my beautiful boys the same stomp rocket where you stomp on a thing and it shoots a rocket way up in the sky. I love those. I don't think we can get enough of them because so many of these things end up on the goddamn roof when I bring my powerful boot down to launch it way up high. My special boot, and my kids want to see how strong I am. I'll show you, but that shit's going to go right on the roof. I want as many rockets as I can get my hands on, but the kids are going to... okay.
And my kids will say it with no malice or judgment.
I have this.
I already have this one. And when that happens, you will see Teresa and I lock eyes from across the room and like look at BB, and she'll look at me, and I'm like, Don't
say it. Don't do it.
Oh, yeah, just like the one I already have.
Awesome.
I love it.
That's a better version.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then Teresa and I will say something along the lines of, yeah, but who knows where that other one is?
Yeah, that one's broken and sucks. The one you have now sucks. We all have been saying it.
Actually, honey, I think that broke.
Yeah, I burned it.
Yeah, pretty sure it broke.
Oh, wow. No way.
Quick before we wrap, this was in my desk, and I didn't want to lose track of it real quick. I want to tell you guys about Camilo. It's a $100 watch.
Justin, I'm going to interrupt you real quick. If you guys haven't watched the video Justin posted where Sydney opens the haunted doll with like that, the crocheted slinky clown thing.
He's right there behind him. You can call him
her
by
facial
name.
reactions are so good watching, and because it feels like both the judgment of the haunted doll and Justin's life choices. I love it.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
I want this one today is Camilo. And I wanted to talk about Camilo because it's a really very interesting story.
Who's on that Raisin Bran box, Justin?
Oh, you like to talk about my commemorative Raisin Bran box? Thanks, Jeff.
Scary to have a haunted doll on the screen while we're looking at the Raisin Bran box. Who is? Hold on, let me pin you. Okay, what are we looking at here?
It's William Shatner.
Okay,
it says Will Shat. He did a Raisin Bran promotion.
Help Will Shat keep his mission moving. So that's William Shatner.
Oh, because it says right on the front there, high fiber, happy guy.
Shat's daily log, like he's shitting.
Will Shat.
I don't want to. Why would Raisin Bran? Is that a joke box, or did Raisin Bran really want to talk about?
Commemorative. You can get it on Walmart.
About Will Shatner's
But Raisin Bran was like,
I already bought it, not that one.
We know what will move product is people thinking about Will Shatner's
movements.
Dookie. I don't know. Gross, dude.
I mean, people like Star Trek.
They don't. I like Star Trek. Okay, I don't like thinking about this old man's poop.
I mean,
it certainly doesn't make me. It certainly doesn't whet the appetite.
Okay, Tech War. I don't see why they wouldn't.
So back
like
to the haunted doll. Back to Camilo.
I didn't bring up the William Shatner commemorative Raisin Bran box. That's from my cereal podcast.
Yeah.
Meet Camilo. Meet Camilo. I don't want to. I acquired Camilo in the kind of way that makes your stomach drop before your mind can catch up.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, it was on the Hollywood Tower of Terror.
She came from a private seller who refused to list her publicly. Someone who messaged me late at night saying, "I don't want her in my home. Another sunrise." No photos at first.
Wait, why sunrise?
Not another sunrise. A small antique doll with glass eyes that, quote, shifted on their own, and a presence that made the seller's pets refuse to enter the room.
That would imply, not another sunrise implies like it's the middle of the night. Come right now.
She sleeps at night. This is the only time I can contain her.
Drive across state lines and get this doll right now.
Okay, when the box arrived, it was wrapped in layers of cloth and twine, as if the previous owner believed containment mattered.
It took forever for my brother-in-law to open it.
Such a dick.
The moment I lifted her out, the air around me tightened.
Wow.
The air around me tightened.
What's that feel
her
like,
name
you think?
wasn't given, but the energy that rolled off her whispered one word over and over. Camilo, 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 Camilo.
Don't you dare get ASMR to that, weirdo.
Camilo's origins are tangled in witchcraft and old world dark magic with a J and a K. She was
That's
crafted
the
in the
best kind
I know,
of
dude.
That's the best kind of dark magic. Don't even fucking come at me with your dark magic if it's not from the old country.
She was crafted in the late 1800s by a practitioner who specialized in binding spirits, not benevolent ones, but those pulled from the edges of curses, grief, and shadow work gone wrong.
That was such a niche profession back then, but you could make a living on it. And I think that says a lot about how the economy has changed.
I think the economy could also benefit from having more skilled trade crafters.
Bring back American production.
Bring back
Thank
American
you.
production of spirit vessels.
The spirit that took root in Camilo was said to be a fragment of a woman who practiced blood rites and sympathetic magic, with a K but a G.
Said
She
by
was
you.
Kind of interesting.
This doll is 200 years old. Who
Well,
Yeah.
was there that's like, hey, I'm going to say this to you? It was a fragment of the soul of a
She
woman.
was feared in her village for her ability to hex crops, twist luck, and manipulate dreams. When she died, her followers attempted to preserve her power by anchoring her essence into an object.
Sure.
Camilo was the result. Her original keeper disappeared within months. Every owner after that either sold her quietly or abandoned her entirely. She has never stayed anywhere long until she came to me. Then why the fuck are you eBaying her?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She just got settled.
And
It
now
sounds like
I'm
the end of-
looking to turn a profit.
Yeah. Times are tight.
Well, the
Also,
reason
if I
is
was Camilo at this point, yeah, I'd be a little miffed. I would make some people's life. I'm getting bounced around.
abandonment issues.
Camila just looking
Yeah.
for a forever home.
Give me some stability.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Camilo's not a passive spirit.
If I collect all the fragments,
Uh-huh.
can I put the witch back together?
How big will she
She's
be?
8 feet tall.
Yes.
And you can make an 8-foot tall Galactus. If you get all the witches, each one of them has a different piece.
Awesome.
She is-
How many fragments we talking here? Because I could find $8 on eBay, but if they really exploded this lady,
Yeah.
her essence into like 1,000 pieces, there's
The
no
newest
fucking
Resident
way.
Evil game is so weird. You gotta
It's so
collect
weird. It's
all
like-
these dolls
it's
and put together a
almost
giant
like-
woman.
It's more of a Banjo-Kazooie collectathon. Like
Yeah.
you're finding all the witch fragments all over
And it's
Raccoon
browser
City.
based?
Camilo is kept in my storage room with my other dark energies I don't like to mess with. That seems safe.
Yeah, let
That
them all
seems
bottle
good.
up and percolate.
Just lock them up in one little dark box and give it a good shake every once in a while,
Yeah.
you know? Just really piss them off. Let them hang out and talk. Every tool confirms the same thing. Camilo is powerful, deliberate, and deeply rooted in dark magic, J and K.
JK.
JK. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast, which is called My Brother, and Me. Still, despite the fact that it is hard to trademark.
Impossible, some people would say.
Hey, very exciting news. Next week, the final graphic novel in our Adventure Zone Balance series is coming out, Story and Song, but you can still pre-order it right now at theadventurezonecomic.com. If you pre-order from one of our indie bookstore partners, you get a book plate signed by one of us and Carrie. There's a book release event next week in Boston. Tickets are on sale now. It's July 16th at 7 p.m. at the Chevalier Theater, and each ticket includes a signed paperback copy of Story and Song provided by Brookline Booksmith. And there's a special mid-month episode of Clubhouse on Tuesday, July 14th to celebrate the book coming out. And we're going to do a regular monthly Clubhouse on the 21st. So it's all there. It's all there.
This book is so good, and I'm so excited for people to read it.
Yeah.
and
It's weird to be proud of something we make, but this is definitely
this
Yeah,
one's
man.
for real.
up there.
We got merch over at the McElroy merch store, new stuff for the month of July. I want to call out the Trav Nation Centennial Magnet. If you're feeling in the mood to be patriotic, but not for this particular
This
country,
country?
then you can celebrate Trav Nation as you.
That's actually one of our many slogans.
Yeah. A place you can be proud of is Trav Nation's slogan. 10% of all of our merch proceeds this month will also be donated to the Asian Pacific Environmental Network. All of our merch stuff is over at McElroymerch.com. Hey, thanks to Montaigne also for the use of our theme song, My Life is Better With You. It's a song that brings me strength in my times of greatest need.
Wow, that's beautiful, Griffin.
Thank
Really
you.
beautiful.
What are we going to throw?
Yeah, I feel like I threw something last time.
Give me a second.
Okay, sure. Yeah, of course.
Chad, would you be pissed off if I threw the pocket watch that you gave us as groomsmen presents at your wedding?
Nah, man.
Are you
Time
sure?
flies, baby.
That's
really good.
it's really good, man.
Thank you.
He just came up with
You
that.
sure you won't be pissed off if this thing like explodes?
That's it.
Because it's pretty old at this point.
No, go for it.
It's a beautiful.
I have no attachment.
Here we go. It hit my laptop.
What it?
I am
Justin
so
McElroy.
I am so pissed
It
off.
bounced so good. Did you see how good that bounce? It
times
went
dead.
Yeah,
all the
that
way
was
back
actually one of the
across
things
my
I
desk.
look for when I purchased them.
That's fucking
Aerodynamic,
crazy.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
Justin McElroy.
I'm Travis McElroy.
I'm Griffin McElroy.
This is my brother. Me kiss your dad square on the lips.
It's better with you. My life, it's better with you. My life, it's better with you. This is true. It's better with two. My life, it's better with you.
Maximum Fun,
A worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows.
supported directly by you.